Before iPhones, before Android, before the idea of apps even existed, one chunky little brick from the 90s quietly changed everything. In 1996, Nokia dropped the first mobile phone with dial-up internet, the Nokia 9000 Communicator, and it set the stage for every smartphone we use today. This was no ordinary flip phone. The Nokia 9000 was basically a mini computer you could carry in your pocket. When you flipped it open, boom, a full QWERTY keyboard, a wide LCD screen, and even apps for email, notes, and calendars. It was like carrying a Palm Pilot and a cell phone in one device. Here's where it blew minds: the Nokia 9000 had dial-up internet. Yeah, the same noisy dial-up your desktop used back in the day, but shrunk into a phone. At blazing speeds of 9.6 kbps, which today is slower than loading a single meme, you could actually send emails, browse text-based websites, and even fax documents. For 1996, that was sci-fi come to life. Under the hood, it had an Intel 24 MHz processor and 8 MB of memory. It ran on the GEOS operating system and packed apps like a web browser, calculator, and word processor. At nearly 400 grams, this thing was a tank. But it wasn't about style, it was about function. The Nokia 9000 wasn't just a phone, it was a status symbol. You'd see executives snapping it open in boardrooms, and it even showed up in movies like The Saint in 1997. More than anything, it planted the seed that a phone could be more than calls and texts. It could be a full digital assistant in your pocket. So the next time you fire up YouTube or scroll TikTok on your smartphone, remember it all traces back to 1996 and Nokia's vision of a phone that could connect you to the internet. The 9000 Communicator might look like a brick today, but it was the first brick in the foundation of the modern smartphone era. What do you think? Would you have carried one of these monsters back in the 90s, or was it just too ahead of its time? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if you're a fan of retro tech, and don't forget to subscribe for more gaming and tech deep dives.